Lucifer in English is as a name for the devil in Christian theology. It appeared in the King James Version of the Bible in Isaiah, and before that in the Vulgate, the late 4th century Latin translation of the Bible, not as the name of a devil but as the Latin word Lucifer meaning the morning star, the planet Venus, or, as an adjective, light-bringing. Lucifer walked on God's holy mountain and was anointed to serve God as a member of the guardian cherubim, among the highest rank of angels in God's holy host, second only to the seraphim. Ezekiel 28-14. That Lucifer was ordained a cherub was no small honor. Scripture asserts that Lucifer started out as blameless in all his ways, and as the model of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. However, Lucifer wasn't satisfied with the power and gifts God gave him. Instead, Lucifer wanted more. He became so consumed with pride over his God-given splendor that he became corrupt and violent, no longer willing to serve under God. Ezekiel 28-15-17. Isaiah 14:13-14. This sense of superiority led Lucifer to use his free will to scheme to be greater than God, and to assemble an army of angels to help him carry out that plot. Isaiah 14:13-14. Revelation 12:3-4, Revelation 12:9. Thus, Satan's sin was one of pride in rebelling against God and attempting to take from God the praise and glory reserved only for the Lord Almighty. Pride tops the list of sins that God hates. Proverbs 6:16-17. The pride that the Bible condemns doesn't refer to feelings of accomplishment over a job well done. Rather, pride in the biblical sense refers to being so obsessed with yourself that your mind never turns to God and your heart never seeks Him. Fortunately for us, Satan's prideful scheme to usurp God's throne failed, as punishment for his disobedience and the grave dishonoring of his angelic post. God cast Lucifer out of heaven by hurling him and his army of fallen angels to earth. Isaiah 14:15, Ezekiel 28:16-18, Revelation 12:9, and condemning them ultimately to hell. Jesus confirms the devil's fall from grace and likened it to lightning from heaven. Luke 10:18. And the Apostle Peter alluded to the devil's fall when he warned that God did not spare even the angels when they sinned, but cast them into hell. To Peter 2:4. Once Lucifer was thrown out of heaven, he realized that he didn't have the power to directly take God's throne from him. So, Lucifer set his sights on overpowering God in another way, by tempting God's children to abandon, and became humankind's adversary. As believers, we know that Satan and his demons will ultimately be defeated and cast into the lake of fire for all eternity. However, until the end times, Satan remains a powerful spiritual being whose sole aim is to deceive us into severing our relationship with God and with each other. John 8:44. Revelation 12:10. Subscribe to the channel for more and stand firm in the Lord. I will see you in the next video. God bless you.